Always have a backup plan. And Max EBERL, glasses, shiny pants, one of the execs at FC Bayern Munich, his backup plan, if he can't land Florian WIRTZ, if indeed Florian WIRTZ is Liverpool bound, well, how about you sign a teammate of Michael OLISE's, former teammate of Michael OLISE, Eberechi EZE. Eze, that's right, Eze plays for Crystal Palace. This broke over the weekend, this news, that Bayern Munich are contemplating a move for Crystal Palace midfielder Eberechi Eze. That's apparently missing out on Liverpool-bound Florian WIRTZ. And again, Michael OLISE, Bundesliga Rookie of the Year, had a fucking awesome season for Munich. Him and this guy, Eberechi Eze, used to play on either wing for Crystal Palace in the Premier League only a few seasons ago. Eze then, here he is. He's 26 years of age. He's 1m78. He's English. He was born in South London in Greenwich. And in the Premier League, the elite level competition in the UK and England, 34 appearances for the Eagles. No, not De Adler, not Frankfurt, not SGE, not Hugo Ekitike. The other Eagles of Crystal Palace, they play at Selhurst Park. 34 times he played in the Premier League for Palace. 8 goals, 8 assists. So that's 16 goal involvements. In the D-list energy drink that is the Carabao Cup. Oh, please, we love the Carabao. Please get in touch if you want some daily football content producing. Just let me know. 4 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. They did get knocked out of the quarter-final. Who was that by again, Gonzo? It was by Arsenal. It's 3-2. It was a tight game in the quarter-final. And then the trifecta, the FA Cup, which Crystal Palace have just won over a week ago. The winning goal, Eze scored in Crystal Palace's first attack. That was against Manchester City at Wembley. Again, it was a two moves to get their ball into the box, and Eze swept home. That was quite early on. And 1-0, that go-ahead goal is indeed how it finished. And Eze, the 26-year-old from South London, he used to play for Queen's Park Rangers, won the FA Cup for his Austrian manager, Oliver Glasner. I make that 26 goal involvements. Let's just double check it. Yes, there you go. Look, 26 goal involvements. He's played a few times, but not many minutes for England in World Cup qualifiers in the UEFA Nations League. Again, we've covered off the League Cup, the Carabao Cup. We've done the Premier League. We've done the FA Cup, which he went on to win because he scored the winning goal. 15 goals, 11 assists. That's 26 goal involvements in 51 games for the campaign. Let's have some ticker tape for Eberechi Eze, former teammate of Michael OLISE. A little bit more on his background again. He did come to fame by playing for Queen's Park Rangers for the R's at Loftus Road in that very historic, like a biscuit tin. Yeah, everyone's very cramped into that ground. 112 times in all competitions for QPR. He scored 20 goals. He then went on to join Palace, where he had a phenomenal time. In 124 appearances, he scored 26 times before being transferred for €15 million to Crystal Palace. He's got cards. All footballers have got cards in FIFA Ultimate Team. We've been playing a lot with Ryan Cherky. Quick plug, video down there in the description box below. Ryan Cherky, currently of Olympic Lyon, though apparently he told his club, his chairman, his teammates, the fans, the media, in a mixed zone, talk about ball and move, might drop and go in. Au revoir, au revoir. Ryan Cherky, he's 21, he's a left-sided midfielder that can play on the right, can play as a cam. He's only 21, he's the Europa League's young player of the season. He was the French Footballers Association he made the team of the season as the key attacking midfielder. Him and the goalkeeper and all other 9 outfield players were from PSG. Anyway, we've been playing with Ryan Cherky and his Ultimate Team card in EAFC 24. We're putting the case forward, like we are today in this video for Eze, that Ryan Cherky could be a great option for FC Bayern Munich because of that versatility, similar to what you get with an Eze. He can play on that left wing, he can play as a cam, as an attacking midfielder, feed in Harry Kane. Anyway, link in that description box down below on Ryan Cherky. This video, again, is about Eze. We've done all his numbers. I just wanted to give you an idea of where he plays. Here he is playing. Look, this was in the FA Cup final when he himself scored that winning goal. He's on the left of an attacking trio. You've got Sarr on the right, Mateta up front, who's had a great season for the Palace. And there's Eze, look, play on the left side. He could play on the wing, but he's playing as a as an attacking midfielder, pretty much a number 10, feeding Matete. There he was in a league game when he's playing against Liverpool, the Premier League champions this season, again on the left-hand side of an attacking trio. This isn't a 3-4-3, by the way. We know the big brain one favours a 4-2-3-1, but with that 3 behind Harry Kane, you could easily see Eze being pushed out to the left. Would he be playing alongside Florian WIRTZ, alongside Ryan Cherky? Who knows, right? But anyway, you can just see as a visual illustration of where he plays. He can bomb up and down that wing. He can, because he's got a gorgeous right foot, like Michael OLISE. He's got a gorgeous left foot. You can see Eze coming up here on the outside, cutting inside and hitting one and curling one in. A bit like what Saka does and OLISE does, but on the other side with a left foot. There you go. And again, actually, this is a BBC article, from tears of rejection to FA Cup winner. It's all in this top paragraph. He was let go. Eze was let go by Arsenal. I feel for him, I really do. I don't know how that happened, really. Let go by Arsenal, released by Fulham and Reading, had trials at Bristol City and Sunderland, the Black Cats, who have just been promoted. Congratulations to them to the Premier League. Trials at Bristol City and Sunderland that came to nothing, and told by Millwall, thanks but no thanks, all before he was 18. He says here, look, I remember facing Arsenal a few months after being released by them at the age of 13 and welling up, getting really upset because of all the emotions of not dealing properly with the feelings of being released. Well, last laughs on you, innit, Eze, Mr. Eze. And again, this is interesting. Look, this is his last 6 appearances, which doesn't even include the game that was played today, where they won again. Look at that. He's basically scoring and he's assisting in his last 6 games. Again, confirmation that 15 goals and 11 assists in the Premier League outright. So from that article, he had it tough, right? He had it really tough. He couldn't find a home. He's found a home at Crystal Palace. That was after Queen's Park Rangers. This is Arsenal facing Crystal Palace in the league. This was pretty much 2 nights before the FA Cup final. Yeah, this was on a Thursday evening. There's the Arsenal playing 4-2-3. There's the Palace playing a 3-4-3. And there he is, look. He did score one of the goals in a 2-2 league game against Arsenal. Now, the news this weekend has all been triggered by this triggering, well, the Mirror is a triggering newspaper, right? Politically, I'm going to put that to one side a minute. A bit like we do in our Discord. We put politics to one side. We have 2 rules, don't we? No religion, no politics, and it's a safe space for everyone. If you're going to laugh, you don't laugh at me, you laugh with us. Everyone laughs together. It's a safe space where real men cry too. Very inclusive, as we proved with a watch-along recently for the DFB Pokal final, where it wasn't a fairy tale ending, sadly, for the Liga 3 side, Bielefeld, Arminia Bielefeld, because VfB Stuttgart won their 4th DFB Pokal Cup. What I'm trying to say is, all those points about politics, push it to one side. Join the Discord, yeah? Come and join our growing community. Link in the description box down below. This Mirror article, this is the trigger point. So Bayern Munich target, we'll call it €75 million Premier League star after Florian WIRTZ transfer defeat. So here, basically, this is words in Max Eberl's mouth. We need a backup plan because Florian WIRTZ is going to go to Liverpool here, apparently. So who else do we go after? Well, the 2 other people on this shortlist behind Eze is Brighton's Kaoru Mitoma. He's Japanese, on the wing at Brighton and Hove Albion. And then AC Milan's Rafael Leao. And I did read over the weekend that apparently Leao, the Portuguese winger / attacking midfielder, has deleted all references to AC Milan from his social media profiles. So that makes me suggest that he's definitely on the move. Where's he going to, though? Is it going to be FC Bayern Munich? Watch this space and we'll watch it on your behalf and feed you that information as it becomes readily available. This is the key part of the story, really. Don't forget, Eze here, 26. His current market value is €55 million. He is under contract until June of 2027, so he's got 2 more years on that. However, crucially, there is a release clause, let's call that 65, of €65 million plus another 10-12 million add-ons. So what's that? Let's call that €75 million release clause. And Crystal Palace, don't forget, have good relations with Bayern Munich following the 55, 60 million euro sale to them of Michael OLISE last summer. Oh, look, there's Thomas Tuchel. Eze has been courted by Manchester City, but that didn't happen last year. And again, because of them winning the FA Cup final, they qualified for the Europa League. This story was also triggered here on the BBC over the weekend. Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich are also interested in Brighton and Hove Albion Japanese winger Kairo Mitoma. He's 28. That to me feels like he's a bit old. And again, all you FC Bayern Munich fans, Liam from the Bayern View, Dishy, Danny from Always Bayern and Chelsea will remind me very much that you've already got 3 left wingers, but they're getting on a bit, aren't they? Some of them are peak, but some of them are beyond their peak, and some are just fucking trouble causes. Leroy Sané's 29, Kingsley Coman's 28, and I believe that Serge Gnabry is also 28. They're on shitloads of money. Again, we know from doing our research that Eze is earning 120 million euro a week. 120 million euro gets you, well, not million, 120,000 euro a week gets you 16 goal involvements in a season. Sorry, 26 goal involvements in a season. Rewind on that, please, but we probably won't edit that one out. No. So, 120,000 euro a week gets you 26 goal involvements, which is substantially more cost-effective and more impactful than a Coman, than a Gnabry, and a trouble-causing Leroy Sané. So yeah, the useful article, that one, even though politically we're not keen on the Mirror. Again, it was broken here, this news. Are they going to bring in Mitoma? He's 28, feels like he's too old. AC Milan's Portuguese forward Leao, he's only 25. Again, it's all about resale value, right? Or if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't fit the system, or if his head gets just too big for his braids, what do? Well, if someone's 28, 29, you end up with a Leroy Sané on your hands. You don't want that. You want to go for someone young. Leao, 25. Eze, what did we say it was again? Leao's 26. And here on goals.com, they point out the backup plans that, and I'm going to give Max EBERL some credit, because he needs to have it, right? He needs to have some backup plans in place, doesn't he? Bayern Munich plot bid for Eberechi Eze as Florian WIRTZ alternative, as Vincent Kompany weighs up Rafael Leao and Kairo Mitoma move. Again, this is goal.com. The Bundesliga champions were looking to break the bank to sign WIRTZ, but now their backup plan is Eberechi Eze. He's 26, as we know. We'll call that, what do we call that? 75 million euro basically is the package of compensation that would needed to be paid out to Crystal Palace. And he does have a good relationship with Michael OLISE because they played in the same Crystal Palace team recently. And it's also covered here on one of our favourites, BavarianFootballWorks.com. Down below, look, here you go. What good is the plan A without a plan B, C and D, right? Naturally, there have been other players on Bayern's shortlist. Xavi Simons was caught a little bit. Christopher Nkunku, we did a video on him as well, which you're welcome to go and check out. And now Kairo Mitoma and Rafael Leao have been put forward. And it's also echoed here on Sportsmole. So, to quickly wrap up then, here is FA Cup winning Crystal Palace Eagles superstar soaring high, Eberechi Eze, who scored the winning goal in that FA Cup final for Crystal Palace. So he's got some silverware to his name. He's scored in 6 of his last 7 games, including against Arsenal, which we've already highlighted. And this is Michael OLISE. So again, he would be playing on the... Imagine Eze on the left, OLISE on the right. And don't forget, this is called out by DW Sports on X, because we don't mind our future under Elon Musk and the AI warriors, the Android warriors. We use X. Okay, whatever. Michael OLISE, first year in the Bundesliga, 12 goals, 15 assists, 32 big chances created. Most of those have been in the Bundesliga. 91 key passes. He won the Meisterschale, the Bundesliga title, and picked up the Bundesliga Rookie of the season. And to wrap all that up, he was April's Player of the Month. Ticker tape, take a bow, Michael. Imagine being reunited with your former teammate Eberechi EZE. What do you think of that one, then, people? What do you think, FC Bayern Munich fans? Eze coming in rather than getting Mitoma and or Rafael Leao, Karim Mitoma or Rafael Leao. This is all in case you don't sign Florian WIRTZ, of course, which, again, we're parking that one. Let other news outlets get fixated over that one. We've already made our video. I'm sure we'll make another one. But for today, Eberechi EZE, Crystal Palace to FC Bayern Munich. What are your thoughts? You see that there down below, that comment section? It's got your name written all over it. How about you let us know your thoughts in that comment section down below? You know the drill. And also, while you're at it, think about, and don't think too long, think about using these two fingers, the double pivot. You know, the Alexander Pavlovich and the Joshua Kimmich, which is going to be Pavlovich and Tom Bischoff. There's your double pivot. Use one of those fingers to smash the like. The second finger, not to give me the bird. Not another eagle. The second finger to hit subscribe, and then use this outlet to shout. Well, not shout, but just tell your friends, tell your classmates, tell your workmates, tell your family when you're out and about and in with a shout. Tell people to come on over to the German Football Spotlight channel here on YouTube, or even follow us on X if you like. It's a safe space, as we proved with the watch-along recently in the DFB Pokal final. No one gets timed out. No one gets singled out. There's a lot of love in the room. It's very inclusive. The Frauens are welcome too. The females, they're all welcome too. It's an inclusive place. Again, there'll be a link in the description down below for the Discord. Just like, subscribe, bring everyone over, because we look after you. I do this full time. This is my career now, and I care about making sure that you're serviced with the best breaking and most interesting news around the Bundesliga as I possibly can. I'm going to go now. If you're in the UK, enjoy your public holiday, because it is on Monday. If you're anywhere else, have a great time. And don't forget, if you're bored, there's videos in our vault. Go and check out all the VODs and other videos. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao.